What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Tamari Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Andy Serkis offers a darker take on author Rudyard Kipling's classic tale, The Jungle Book, in the first trailer for Mowgli. The clip released Monday features the titular hero played by Rohan Chan struggling to survive inside the harsh jungles of India. Mowgli, raised by a pack of wolves, is seen contending with the villainous Shere Khan, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and the realization that he is human. Mowgli's friend Bagheera, played by Christian Bale, says, "When you were a cub, I looked you in the eye and saw no fear." Serkis, known for starring in The Lord of the Rings and the latest Planet of the Apes trilogy, will also be stepping in front of the camera to portray Baloo, Mowgli's bear partner. The cast, which provides motion capture performances, also includes Cate Blanchett, Naomi Harris, Matthew Rhys, and Frida Pinto. Mowgli is set to arrive in theaters on October 19th. Berry and Anjelica Huston have been cast in Lionsgate's next entry in Keanu Reeves' action series John Wick, Chapter 3. Berry and Huston will be joined by fellow franchise newcomers Asia Kate Dillon, Mark Dacascos, and Jason Mantzoukas. Ian McShane, Lance Reddick, and Lawrence Fishburne are also set to return. Berry's announced her involvement with John Wick Chapter 3 on Instagram by posting a black and white photo of a note that reads, "See you here, Mr. Wick." John Wick Chapter 3 will feature Reeves' titular hitman dealing with a number of deadly assassins because a $14 million price tag was put on his head following the events of the second film. The official John Wick Twitter account released a series of posters that announce each new character's name after confirming that Berry will portray Sophia. Huston will be seen as the director, Dillon as the adjudicator, Dacascos as Zero, and Mantzoukas as the TikTok man. John Wick Chapter 3 from returning director Chad Stahelski is set to arrive in theaters on May 17th, 2019. The Lego Movie sequel has received its first poster and a new title, The Lego Movie 2, the second part. Lego released the poster with the film's new title and logo on Twitter Monday, alongside the caption, "Prepare for the second part." The film once again starred Chris Pratt and Elizabeth Banks voicing lead characters Emmett and Wildstyle, respectively, alongside Will Arnett as Batman, Channing Tatum as Superman, and Jonah Hill as the Green Lantern. Tiffany Haddish has also been cast in the film in a mystery role. Original directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller are producing the sequel, with Trolls Hammer Mike Mitchell directing from a script by BoJack Horseman creator Raphael Bob Waxberg and Mike Vogel. The critically acclaimed first Lego Movie was released in 2014. Two spin-off films have been released, including 2017's The Lego Batman Movie featuring Arnett and the Lego Ninja Go Movie. The Lego Movie Part 2, the second part, will arrive in theaters on February 8th, 2019. Zachary Levi posted on Instagram the first image that shows him in costume for DC's upcoming superhero epic Shazam. The actor is seen posing near a promotional image of himself as the titular hero enjoying a soft drink. In the promo photo, Levi dons the character's signature bright red costume, complete with a white cap and yellow lightning chest piece. Levi says, This is what dreams are made of. Complete and total wish fulfillment plus a beverage. All the squeezes. Hashtag licensing show Las Vegas. Hashtag Shazam movie. Hashtag first look. Shazam in the pages of DC Comics is young Billy Baston, who can become an adult superhero by saying the word Shazam after he meets a powerful wizard. The director, F. Sandberg, is directing the film, and it's also set to star Asher Angel as the younger Billy Baston, Jack Dylan Grazer as Billy's best friend Freddy, and Mark Strong as the villainous Dr. Thaddeus Savannah. Shazam is set to arrive in theaters on April 5th, 2019. Ryan Reynolds will star in director-producer Michael Bay's action movie Six Underground, which is set for a Netflix release in 2019. No details regarding the plot or additional castings were immediately available. Slated to begin filming this summer, the project is based on an original idea from Reynolds' Deadpool and Deadpool 2 collaborators, writer-producer Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Netflix is producing Six Underground with Skydance Media, its partner on the comedy series Grace and Frankie. The news release noted this marks the first collaboration between Skydance Media and Netflix for an event-level featured film and the first Netflix project for both Michael Bay and Ryan Reynolds. Bay is a filmmaker known for his work on the Transformers film franchise, as well as the blockbusters Bad Boys, Pearl Harbor, and Armageddon. Syfy announced Tuesday it has ordered a second season of the space saga Krypton to air in 2018-2019. Season 1 is expected to wrap up Wednesday. The series features characters from the DC Comics universe and was developed by David S. Goyer. Set 2 generations before the destruction of Superman's home planet, the show follows Siegel, played by Cameron Cuff, who is the Man of Steel's grandfather. It co-stars Georgina Campbell, Sean Sippas, Elliot Cohen, Blake Riston, Ian McKenney, and Colin Solomon. Chicago and Pretty Woman actor Richard Gere will star in the BBC's 8-part drama Mother-Father-Son that the actor announced Tuesday. He said in a statement, "It's been almost 30 years since I worked in television. I'm so pleased to be working now with the BBC on this extraordinary 8-hour project with such talented people and which resonates so much to the time we live in." Filming is set to begin this summer in London and on location in Spain. The series will co-star Helen McCrory and Billy Howard. The news release says Richard Gere will play Max, a charismatic self-made American businessman with media outlets in London and around the world. Helen McCrory will play Catherine, a British heiress who has been estranged from Max following the breakup of their marriage some years before. It also states their 30-year-old son Caden runs Max's UK newspaper and is primed to follow in his father's footsteps as one of the most powerful men in the world. But when Caden's self-destructive lifestyle spirals out of control, the devastating consequences threatens the future of the family, its empire, and a country on the brink of change. Gere's small screen credits include Kojak, Strike Force, Chelsea DHO. He also shared in the films The Second Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, Runaway Bride, Primal Fear, and An Officer and a Gentleman. Oscar-winning actor and Grammy-winning musician Jamie Foxx will host the 2018 BET Awards ceremony at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles on June 24. The gala will recognize actors, singers, and athletes across about 24 categories. DJ Kelly leads the field this year with 6 nominations, followed by Kendrick Lamar with 5. Migos and SZA are up for 4 awards apiece. Foxx first found fame in the sketch comedy series In Living Color. He has since appeared in the films Collateral, Ray, Miami Vice, Dreamgirls, The Soloist, White House Down, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Django Unchained. Foxx previously hosted the BET Awards in 2009. Nickelodeon has announced that YouTube star and actress Liza Koshy will be the new host of the network's upcoming reboot of the game show Double Dare. The announcement came as part of a teaser for the series that featured Koshy and former Double Dare host Mark Summers. Koshy said in reference to Double Dare's use of Nickelodeon's signature green slime, "I mean, come on, you know I love messes. I got slimed twice at the Kid Choice Awards." Koshy will be joined on the reboot with Summers, who will be providing the commentary, the Hollywood Reporter noted. Double Dare is set to return on June 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The game show, which originally aired on Nickelodeon from 1986 to 1993, featured 2 teams competing against each other by answering trivia questions and taking part in messy physical challenges. The team with the highest score at the end would then be allowed to go through an obstacle course that involved a human hamster wheel and a gigantic mouth, among other obstacles. Hailey Hudson is giving fans a glimpse of her growing baby bump. The 39-year-old actress showed off her belly in a new photo Monday on Instagram after announcing she's expecting a daughter with boyfriend Danny Fujikawa. The picture shows Hudson lifting her sweater to show a lipstick kiss mark on her stomach. The star was spending time with friend and stylist Sophie Lopez. She captioned the post, "Auntie at Sophie Lopez giving us a belly kiss pre-fitting, hashtag she's getting big." Hudson also took to Instagram stories to express her frustration with the food delivery service Postmates. She said she was charged for an order that never showed up. The star wrote, hashtag don't mess with the pregnant woman's food delivery. Hudson is already parents of two sons, 14-year-old Ryder with ex-husband Chris Robinson and 6-year-old Bingham with ex-fiancé Mac Bellamy. She told People this month carrying a daughter has caused more morning sickness. The star shared there are all kinds of differences. They say girls make you sicker, and that for me has been the truth. It's been so interesting so far. The Bachelorette star Becca Kufrin is engaged to one of the show's contestants. The 20-year-old television personality confirmed in an interview with People published Tuesday that she found love in season 14 of the ABC reality competition. Kufrin told the magazine, I'm engaged. It was the happiest moment of my life, and it feels so good to say it. I still pinch myself like, did that just happen? It's been a whirlwind. She also added, I'm so excited to start this season and for everyone to see everything that's happened. It's been crazy, but it was so worth it. Good Morning America confirmed season 14 will feature Kufrin's engagement. The television personality returned home last week after filming the new season, which premieres Monday, May 28th. She captioned a photo at the airport. Guess who? Just back in time to share my Louvre journey with you all. Kufrin was named the new Bachelorette in March following her split from The Bachelor season 22 star Ari Luyentik Jr. Luyentik proposed to Lauren Burnham on the After Final Rose special after breaking up with Kufrin during the season 22 finale. Kufrin told People of her split from Luyentik, I went through the grieving process. I was confused and angry and all the emotions you go through a heartbreak with. She said, yes, I fell in love and we were engaged. But that ended and I realized nothing since then changed. I still wanted to find my partner and I wasn't going to let anything stop me. Ariana Grande marked the anniversary of the Manchester attack with the loving message to the British city. The 24-year-old singer sent love to fans in a tweet Tuesday, 1 year after a bombing at her concert in Manchester, England, killed 22 people. Grande wrote, adding a bee emoji, thinking of you all today and every day. She said, I love you with all of me, and I'm sending you all of the light and warmth I've offered on this challenging day. Grande was made an honorary citizen of Manchester in July following her involvement in the One Love benefit concert. The event raised more than $3 million for the victims of the attack. Grande said of her honorary citizenship, I don't know what to say. Words don't suffice. I'm moved and honored. My heart is very much still there. I love you. Thank you. British Prime Minister Theresa May and Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, will attend a memorial service next Tuesday at Manchester Cathedral. Williams will meet with the victims' families following the services. Katy Perry announced that she's no longer single. The 33-year-old singer confirmed she's taken during the American Idol finale Monday, following reports she's back together with actor Orlando Bloom. Perry was speaking to television personality Becca Kufrin when she commented on her relationship status. She joked about becoming a contestant in Kufrin's upcoming season of The Bachelorette. Perry asked, can I be in the running, according to People? I'm not single, but I still like you. Perry and Bloom appeared to rekindle their romance in the spring after splitting in February 2017 after a year of dating. The source told Entertainment Tonight they both live very busy lives and have carefully made plans to give their love a second chance. An insider said Kay was so depressed when they broke up, even though it was mutual. She did a lot of soul searching and feels she's ready for a relationship. Perry spoke with the Times in London, England about Perry in April, calling the singer a remarkable human being. He said of their relationship, I wouldn't have imagined anything happening, and you know, when you get sidelines, you get hit sideways. You don't pick who you fall in love with. And now let's take a look at what happened on this day in history. On this date in 1979, Tom Petty defies his record label and files for bankruptcy. The music industry is notorious for its creative accounting practices and for erroneous contracts that can keep even some top-selling artists perpetually in debt to their record labels. In a typical recording contract, a record label advances an artist a certain sum of money against future earnings from royalties. But because the cost of things like studio time, marketing support, and tour expenses must be recouped by the label before an artist earns any royalties, many artists who sign recording contracts never sell enough records to earn out their advance. Whether this system truly breaks down is when a top-selling artist or group like TLC or Run DMC finds itself deeply in debt to its record label despite having sold millions of records. Those are but two groups that have pursued a strategy made famous by Rock and Roll Hall of Famer the late Tom Petty when he declared bankruptcy on this date in 1979 in an effort to free himself from his contract with Shelter Records. At the time Tom Petty's bankruptcy filing, he had little to show financially for the two hit albums already behind him. 1976, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, featuring the hit singles Breakdown and American Girl, and 1978's You're Gonna Get It. Unhappy with the terms of his contract with Shelter Records, Petty seized upon the sale of Shelter by ABC to the industry giant MCA as justification to declare himself in effect a free agent. His own words, he would not be, quote, bought and sold like a piece of meat. Never mind the fact that the deal was actually a reacquisition since Shelter, and with Petty's contract had actually been owned by MCA before it had been acquired by ABC. Petty refused to allow his next album to be released, even going so far as to bear the cost of recording it personally, leaving him some $500,000 in debt. This is when he filed for bankruptcy, hoping to gain leverage in the brewing legal dispute by having the bankruptcy court declared null and void an extremely unfavorable contract due to Petty feeling he had signed under duress. Ultimately, MCA blinked, agreed to release Petty from his existing contract, but immediately re-signed him to a $3 million contract with a brand new subsidiary label created specifically for this purpose. The album that Petty had held back, Damn the Torpedoes, featured the singles Refugee and Don't Do Me Like That, would go on to be certified double platinum and make Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers into true superstars. But if MCA thought that it squabbled with Petty's was behind them at that point, they were sorely mistaken. In 1981, Petty once again threatened to withhold his new album, Hard Promises, when MCA announced its intention to sell it for $9.98, full dollar more than the typical retail price at a time. Tom Petty said at the time, if we don't take a stand, one of these days records are going to be $20. And once again, MCA finally agreed, selling the album at a retail for the then customary $8.98. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.